We received an allegation through the state auditor's hotline that the director and deputy director of the Alcohol Law Enforcement Division in Raleigh were wrongly using their state-issued vehicles to commute to their homes near Asheville on weekends. Such travel without a valid business reason is in violation of state policy. Throughout our investigation, officials of the Department of Crime Control and Public Safety, which includes the Alcohol Law Enforcement Division, repeatedly interfered with our access to agency records and employees. State law requires agencies to provide us ready access to their records and personnel. The interference grew to the point that we consulted the Attorney General's office about issuing subpoenas to require the department to make their employees available for interviews. The department, however, finally agreed to allow the interviews before the subpoenas were issued. The department described these problems as a misunderstanding. After our investigation had begun, the director and deputy director of ALE filed complaints against our lead auditor, accusing him of incompetence, failure to fully inform them of the complaints against them, and detaining them unlawfully. The director and deputy director also filed lengthy Freedom of Information requests demanding the personnel files on the auditors assigned to the investigation. A predominant theme in the allegations we received is a basic distrust in the openness of agency management to provide full disclosure of issues and respond accordingly to fraud, waste, and abuse. The actions of crime control management during this investigation served to underscore that perception. ALE officials were unable to document legitimate business purposes for the director and deputy director to commute home to Asheville on weekends in state vehicles. They offered information to justify the trips, but the documentation of business reasons for that travel was inadequate. Their use of the state-owned vehicles appears abusive, and we recommend that the department consider disciplinary action against the director and deputy director.